Hey everyone, I'm bringing exciting news from the Financial Risk Academy. Get ready for our new course, ALM Modeling and Balance Sheet Optimization. We are diving headfirst into real world scenarios, tackling interest rate risk, liquidity risk, and market risk. This isn't just about concepts, it is turning theory into practical skills. Who is this course for? Anyone ready to move beyond theory and build a real ALM model from the ground up. Thanks for joining our information session, and let's dive into all the details from this new course. I'm Lucas, and with me is Diogo. We are not just authors of the book ALM Modeling and Balance Sheet Optimization. We are the founders of Financial Risk Academy with over 15 years in banking. Our book is really a reflection of our hands-on experience. Our motto in Financial Risk Academy is theory should always meet practice. Okay, so now let's explore the versatility of an ALM model. While some see it as a financial statement projector, I think its true power lies in optimizing the balance sheet through optimal rollover policies. Now let's dive into some interesting applications. One of the primary uses of an ALM model is in integrated stress testing, whether it's an internal or regulatory exercise. It can be trained using more normal scenarios and then subjected to the rigor of catastrophic scenarios, providing a robust assessment of an institution's resilience under various conditions. For capital assessments, including ICAPs and CCARs, it can not only plan contributed capital operations, but also test dividend strategies. If you're considering a new business plan, an ALM model can be your virtual sandbox. It allows you to simulate the effects on profitability and solvency of new rates for existing products, new strategies, or the introduction of new products. It is a powerful tool for calibrating or recalibrating products in alignment with your institution's objectives and risk tolerances. Liquidity risk in an ALM model goes beyond meeting short-term obligations. It involves optimizing the liquid assets portfolio. This extends beyond regulatory compliance, requiring strategic alignment with internal policies, understanding cash flow dynamics, anticipating stress scenarios, and surpassing regulatory standards. Navigating the complexities of hedging can be made more accessible with an ALM model. It can produce tailored hedging recommendations, whether it's ALM hedging, back-to-back, or other types of hedging using derivatives or other instruments. It is a strategic guide for managing risk in a financial institution. Coordinating funding with liquidity management while adhering to risk limits and internal policies can also be done with a mathematical model. It can become a central hub for effective liabilities management, ensuring an optimal composition of funding portfolio. An ALM model can also step in to reconcile pricing with growth and solvency institutional targets and funds transfer pricing. It streamlines the pricing process, ensuring it aligns seamlessly with broader institutional goals. Optimizing net interest margins and stabilizing them in accordance with the institution's risk appetite is one of the best applications of ALM model in my opinion. With an ALM model, institutions can precisely set targets and limits for returns on capital, ensuring alignment with strategic goals and providing a safeguard against excessive risk taking. Beyond this, the ALM model becomes a strategic ally in maximizing returns by optimizing capital allocation across various assets, considering market conditions, risk factors, and regulatory constraints. In essence, we think that an ALM model should not be just a theoretical construct, but a dynamic and practical companion for financial institutions, offering solutions to a spectrum of challenges. Okay, so the main case study we will present in our course begins by loading the contracts of our example bank's current portfolio, encompassing loans, short-term and long-term debts, liquid assets, shares, derivatives, and other contracts. Their contractual characteristics and internal classifications are of utter importance for correctly modeling the balance sheet of the financial institution, right? Then we dive into the specifics of modeling contracts, covering fair pricing, amortized cost evaluation, cash flow projections, and most important of all, risk measures. So during the model run, these contract measures are going to be recalculated multiple times under different scenarios and circumstances to supply the model with thousands and thousands of what if appraisals. An ALM model should encompass both economic and accounting perspectives to ensure a realistic understanding of the balance sheet dynamics, right? Also, financial rules and accounting principles are encoded into the model to ensure that financial statements projections are coherent and faithful to reality, right? Our case study projections are grounded in a set of business rules that incorporate growth assumptions, market limits, IR and FX risk targets, exposure and liquidity risk limits, capital transfer schedules, deposit withdrawals modeling, and more than that, over the course, we will encourage the student to go further and write other business rules using the same principles and techniques we teach. All right. And all these rules and principles in our model operate simultaneously, meaning that you don't need to do multiple runs for each purpose, exercise, or use case. Optimal decisions are taken by considering the joint probability distribution of all risk factors like interest rates, stock prices, and others. The optimal policy can then be evaluated against multiple in and out of sample or even hand-tailored stressed scenarios. Okay, so now let's turn our attention to a crucial aspect of our presentation, the ALM model showcase. So in this segment, we will provide a live demonstration of some of the outputs coming from the ALM model. Now let's begin exploring our model outputs. Displayed here are one of thousands of balance sheet projections adhering to accounting rules, financial principles, and your bank's specific business rules. These projections offer actionable insights into how your institution's balance may evolve under various scenarios. Okay, here we can see the other financial statements, the income statement and cash flow statement projections. Displayed on this slide are projections crafted with precision and integration. What set these apart is their coherence not just with each other, but also with the corresponding balance sheet projections. Every number you see is part of a cohesive financial narrative. Importantly, these projections adhere steadfastly to all accounting, financial, and business rules and principles. This isn't just about data. It's about providing you with a reliable and comprehensive view of your institution's financial future. As we navigate through these projections, remember that they're not just outputs. They are strategic tools designed to empower your decision making. Okay, so next slide, we've got the histogram of retained earnings. This visual shows earnings distribution at each model step. It offers percentile and probability measures, especially suitable for value at risk like assessments. But unlike traditional VAR, it is flexible and incorporates portfolio rebalancing for a more realistic long-term representation. Okay, now let's shift our focus to a pivotal aspect of financial strategy, the optimal funding mix. On this slide, you can see a detailed depiction of the optimal composition of projected liabilities. What sets this profile apart is its ability to again align with all policies, risk limits, market assumptions, business rules, and importantly, it doesn't just respect risk limits. It uses stochastic programming to consider the uncertainty and the probabilities of violating those limits in the optimal decision that is taken by the model. Now let's shift to a visually insightful slide featuring ROA box plots. This graphic reveals the distribution of return over assets, a key profitability measure derived from balance sheet and income statement projections. Each box plot holds crucial information about ROA distribution across different scenarios. On this chart, we present a visual representation that allows you to assess the components of the income for a specific period in a specific scenario. This waterfall chart provides a dynamic and intuitive means to analyze and understand the factors contributing to the overall income. Now, let's showcase a strategic product of our model, the optimal policy of liabilities issuance. On this slide, we unveil a detailed map of the optimal issuance decisions taken by the model for a specific scenario. This isn't just a broad stroke, it is a granular, instrument level recommendation that takes into account not only the specific scenario, but the entire spectrum of scenarios and the associated probability distribution of risk factors. This level of detail in the optimal policy is an example of the precision and strategic depth an ALM model can and should have. It provides a roadmap for decision makers, offering insights into the most effective way to structure liabilities. Okay, similar to the optimal policy of liabilities issuance, this is a highly detailed, instrument level recommendation of hedging operations. It provides perspective, takes into account various scenarios, and can be calibrated to execute back-to-back or ALM hedging strategies. Moreover, it is adaptable to align with your institution's specific goals and risk tolerance. Okay, let's talk about how we are going to bring this course to life. First up, we're not here just to dump theory. We are diving deep into practical application with a fully functional project. Get ready to immerse yourself in a real-world scenario as we hand you the source code for a fully runnable ALM model. In our video lessons, flexibility is key. These videos are on demand, allowing you to view and review them as needed. Dive in at your own pace and make the most of your learning experience. For all of you code enthusiasts, we've got something special, source code walkthroughs. Join us as we guide you through the nitty-gritty of the actual code, demystifying the implementation process. Over this course, we will also break down intricate concepts focusing on stochastic programming and optimization, so you can wrap your head around uncertainty and efficiency. We will also be using Julia, known for its English-like syntax and powerful optimization packages, to provide practical tools for real-world implementation. Our commitment is to deliver content that is not just informative, but immediately applicable, equipping you with both knowledge and practical skills. Okay, Now, let's explore who stands to gain the most from this course. This course is tailored for several key audiences. Although this will be a pretty technical course, members of the Asset Liability Committee will find this course instrumental in gaining a comprehensive view of ALM strategies and the optimization process. For the same reason, even if you're not directly involved in the day-to-day ALM operations, this course will be beneficial for management. For those directly involved in ALM management, this course certainly offers an opportunity to deepen your understanding and enhance your skills in building and optimizing ALM models instead of relying on closed, inflexible third-party solutions. Even if you're part of the treasury function, this course provides valuable insights into the intricacies of ALM modeling, empowering you to make more informed financial decisions. If you're an optimization expert looking to venture into the banking domain, this course serves as a bridge, providing you with the knowledge and skills necessary in this use case of mathematical optimization, which is of utter importance to every bank in the world and all kinds of financial institutions. All right, folks. As we reach the end of this presentation, we want to extend our sincere thanks for your time and engagement. Your interest in our upcoming course, ALM Modeling and Balance Sheet Optimization, set to be released in 2024, means a great deal to us. We are excited about the prospect of having you embark on this learning journey with us. For the latest updates, news, and exclusive discounts on this exciting new course, stay tuned to our social media channels. Your ongoing support is vital, and we look forward to connecting with you there. Once again, thank you for being a part of this presentation.